Hello. I invite you to watch my blog. I find more information in the form of video and more orderly, on various topics that might interest you. There are also recommendations of goods and services guaranteed. The link will be in the description. Go for it. We all like to taste the food, but food, most often are not sound. There are three ways in which we can find these foods are processed foods, genetically modified foods, organic foods. The food is processed as food package, chips, etc. A transgenic food is a food that has been genetically modified, i.e. genetically modified. The problem is that GM products, food genetic change, i.e. it will not be as nutritious or healthy as organic food. So GM food is energizing, continues to matter, but not all its nutrients. The nutritional value of food is measured in its organic state. If you want to consume vitamin C, orange, being GM may not have the vitamin, or have less of it. All transgenic product loses nutrients it easier for mass production. In the case of plants, transgenic forced to use fertilizers, because that company's GMO have been scheduled into plant. Guess who is the fertilizer of the company? GMO. This is an unfair deal for farmers, who increasingly need to produce more, but more and are paid less. Animal scientists are the professionals in charge of animal production. They and the people who are dedicated to animal production. Animal scientists call them all for simplicity use transgenic animals to increase the development and growth of animals. The animal scientists are also increasingly required to produce more but are paid less. So every time the animal abuse is more common. Therefore, animal abuse will not end until we change the way we consume food. Eating just enough, and eating alternatives to the common unfamiliar food, as some plants, cockroaches, Chinese and many East know more about this. You need not be a vegetarian, but if you want you can become vegetarian. Animals that are not genetically modified, are fed GM to fatten faster. These transgenic plants and animals do not die once cooked food. When we ate transgenic food, transgenic become part of our body, altering the body, as if we had consumed directly GMOs. GM, modified genes, and we know that change the nature of being alive. That is, our organs, tissues, and body systems are altered and do not work properly. These changes because of GM, not repaired, because genes are not designed to be modified and changed only in reproduction. Where someone would have to go, genetic engineering, to see if there is a solution. In addition to the transgenic plants have chemical fertilizers, that company's GMO force use in cultivation. If the plant does not get that specific chemical fertilizer, the plant does not grow. Chemicals as fertilizers, and water with toxic plants are watered, create fruits, even more harmful to human health. The reason why more and more cancer is thanks to these transgenic plants. It is scientifically proven. And it's not just cancer but many more diseases such as weak immune system, allergies, degenerative diseases, exhaustion, etc. All this proved by many scientists. And the worst thing is that there are very few studies on what the GM, then harmful effects are probably much higher. Each year 24 million people in Latin America suffer from acute intoxication and acute poisoning, often kills, as any poisoning, just that it's easier to cure if it is detected early, long as I could be a day. They are only 24 million people, one in Latin America. Every year 5 million people in Latin America, because of these foods, suffer from chronic diseases. Each year 40,000 people dead in Latin America, poisoning, because of these foods. Do not judge a food by its appearance, because most of GM food has a size larger, more appetizing about colors. But healthy food has its color, flavor, natural size. To help you distinguish which foods are organic, you need to know them, or you can purchase them at certified stores, or products sometimes bring a seal or some kind of certificate, which classifies them as organic. It depends on the country, and the tent, and the origin of the food. Humans are experts, creating harmful to human things, and for other living beings. The body is nature, and nature needs. The healthy body has 110% of the tools to give us welfare, quality of life, health, and happiness. That is good to eat organic food, whether plant or animal origin. Conclusion: over 99% of food is genetically modified, means that in addition to energy, matter, it has also chemicals, and has lost much of its nutritional value. They bring diseases, human deaths, bring animal abuse, damage operation, body low well-being, quality of life and happiness. Many say we are what we eat, and we're feeding with food that is harmful to our body, is like eating poison. My intention, humans forget the history of our past. We forget as humans have lived in previous years. When we are born, we are taught how to live, but do not give us the opportunity to choose, and we will withhold information throughout our lives. If you could know what it is to live a life with 100% healthy foods, the so giant happiness that you would not imagine, you'd change your current lifestyle, either partially or totally, the lifestyle eating only 100% organic food. Because we all like to enjoy good food. The homemade organic food could surpass the 5-star restaurant food, just so delicious that are 100% organic ingredients. Remember that if I could not buy organic food, I could plant it at home. It's easy and inexpensive. It will help you save money, help the environment and to enjoy. Help your body, and he will be happy, always with you, always support you, always give your best, always take care of you, always will be true. He will give you happiness. Because nature is wiser than us and will survive. But humans will not survive without nature. The science does not recognize the nature. It is like a son who hates his father. Because although we science technology, it is in nature that this quality of life, welfare, and full happiness. But misused science destroys the quality of life, welfare, and full happiness, destroy nature. We are nature. The well-used science and nature can come together to create an almost perfect world. The true human power is to live and let live while using their intelligence. Hot end for my welfare. I live for the welfare of other humans, live for the welfare of nature. Live and let live in peace. Bon appetit. I invite you to watch my blog. There you will find more information in the form of video and more orderly, on various topics that might interest you. There are also recommendations of goods and services guaranteed. The link will be in the description. Write me your constructive opinion, any questions you have. Follow me in my social networks. Put a like and subscribe.